The Rock was the second person on Earth to publicly report the news that Osama bin Laden was dead.
Well, he's got an advantage. He can smell.
But like, so
second person.
it was marine intel, and then the Rock, and then the world.
Oh, what a hero! What a hero!
If I but that's the kind of news that you want from the Rock.
It's a weird, it's a weird thing to be like I can imagine marine intelligence being like, well, we better text the Rock. He's gonna want to get on this. We're gonna release. I imagine he retweeted something, and I imagine that he retweeted what marine intelligence tweeted.
Yeah,
something like that. I don't think he was like, hey, by the way, I just found out Osama bin Laden's dead. It would have been like retweeting something, right? Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe he wasn't. Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't say what the tweet is. I could probably look it up.
Yeah, it was probably something like that anyway. But yeah, the important thing is...
It was The Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, and then people understood.
Breaking news from Dwayne.
Yeah. Was it a big deal? What was more of a big deal? Well, I guess different for us.
It was...
Like, Saddam Hussein getting caught, I thought was better. It was more fun.
It's because it was still it was still pertinent. Like Osama bin Laden getting caught was like 10 years after the fact. It's almost like good for you, I guess.
And for that, in our intro, or one of our sound bites, we've got I can only get jobs where I can't see my face. That's Saddam Hussein, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So if people didn't know.
Yeah. It was one of his lookalikes. One of his lookalikes trying to find a job in the new world.
Yeah, we had a very strong Saddam Hussein segment for a number of episodes, starting at episode 100.
But like officially,
all the way through.
That
all
one
the
was
way
within the first 10.
Yeah, but then we just added a bit more. He was a
recurring character. We haven't had Saddam for a while.
No, he's been quiet.
After 100, Saddam was an all Saddam episode.
Yeah, that was a very heavy Saddam episode. Yeah. But you got to give him some
come and go. Like maybe once a year.
He wants to get an IMDb, so give him some of these credits.
Still writing his movie reviews.
Oh yeah. Have you seen any films? Have you gone to the cinema recently?
No.
So, do you want to see Captain Marvel?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's controversial.
Is it?
As in, like, I think there's a lot of people hate it, people love it.
Right.
And the reason that people hate it is because of silly reasons, is the claim. I think, like, they were saying, like, you only hate it because you hate women, that kind of thing.
Oh, right, okay.
And then, obviously, because I think
a lot quite good reviews for it, and none of them have been particularly, like, you can tell when something's being reviewed and being praised because it's, like, brave or whatever.
Yeah.
They weren't like that.
Well, like, I think there was a controversy because a lot of these reviews came out within a couple of hours of the film being released.
Yeah.
So they're kind of claiming that they wrote the reviews before the film finished. As in they were ghost just trolling reviews.
Oh, right, okay.
So they deleted loads of reviews. I think it was like 50,000 reviews they deleted off of Rotten Tomatoes because they thought it was some kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I'd be interested. Yeah, I saw it and I was just very confused.
Yeah.
Not saying anything negative about it. I'm not a fan of the film, but I was just confused all the way through.
Yeah.
And I think it's just, I'd like to talk to someone who really liked it.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely want to, as an objective person, I'd like to know what was the cool bit.
We'll definitely see it. We see most of them, but like, I don't know, man. There's certain things like that where it's like you almost can't say anything against them because of the fucking backlash. Like
and that's definitely the feeling.
Didn't mind Black Panther, but I didn't think it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I didn't.
Earth-shattering. Like, I didn't mind it,
yeah,
but I thought it was really fucking heavy-handed at some things. But God forbid you say anything, suddenly you fucking hate black people.
Well, the only thing that I've put it down to is I think that, I mean, take Captain Marvel as an example, because you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But I think if you were to go for it and see it as a film, I think you'd have one experience. And if you're going to see a Marvel film, you'd get a different experience because that's how it is. And I was just very confused. But I think I was confused because they were trying to tell the story in a way for a particular audience, and I imagine the audience is quite young or family orientated. There's just things where like this talking about before about what was that? There's a Netflix show, forgotten what it's called now, but about like aliens on a spaceship or something. And it just didn't make sense. It wasn't true. It was like, no, you wouldn't do that. You do this. I mean, there's a point where they're trying to find something. They find it, and then they have to hide, but they don't use the way that the thing hid to hide. You go, well, if you wanted to hide and you couldn't find it, that means you should just do that, right? And there's this bit where there's just loads of things that are just very much like, yep, cool, that's dealt with. We'll move on. Yeah. Like there's I can't go into too many details. I was confused throughout the whole film, and I didn't enjoy it because of that. So I'd like to chat with people who really enjoyed it, because I hated Thor. Right, I am not a good balance of what's good. Yeah, well, I get very confused about a lot of stuff. Yeah, so
I liked Ragnarok. It was a kind of middle. It was a middle film that was just kind of tying bits together. But I enjoyed it.
But just that, right? Just because that's an argument that's been used a lot because I always look at it as just the film on its own. I think it's like when you look at it in like a series or something, aren't you? So I think there's lots of different perspectives that I'm just not applying that other people are like. I mean, if take an amazing actor, Arnold Schwarzenegger. if Arnie did a film about podcasts, it would be the best film in the world.
Yeah.
Don't care what happens in it. But if it was a terrible film, it would be even better.
Yeah.
Because my perspective on it is very different to the perspective of anybody else.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I just love Arnold Schwarzenegger, and if he did a podcast, it'd be hilarious. Get to the microphone. That's a terrible title for a podcast. Listening to back, and it's just him constantly reviewing classical music. I love it. Yeah. Sorry.
I love the swell of the strings in this one.
Yeah, he was deaf.
Something to be fucking do.